Welcome, and thank you for joining us. In the next few minutes, we'll answer a simple but important question. Who, exactly, is a land surveyor in Kenya? Everything we cover is grounded in the Survey Act, Chapter 299, Revised Edition 2012. Whether you're a member of the public, a lawyer, a real estate stakeholder, or a young surveyor starting out, by the end, you'll know precisely who is authorized to survey land, who may only assist, and who licenses the profession. Let's begin. Surveying in Kenya isn't a free-for-all. It's regulated by law, and three pillars hold the system together. First, the statute. The Survey Act, Chapter 299, Revised Edition 2012, which makes provision for surveys and the licensing of land surveyors. Second, the regulator. The Land Surveyors Board, established under Section 7 of the Act, which examines candidates, grants licenses, keeps the register, and enforces discipline. And third, the rules, the Survey Regulations, Legal Notice 168 of 1994, governing examinations, the conduct of surveys, and the use of approved assistants. The purpose behind all of it is straightforward: to safeguard land rights and the public interest by ensuring only qualified, accountable professionals carry out surveys. The first of three roles is the licensed surveyor. The Act defines this person as a surveyor duly licensed under the Act, but, importantly, not a government surveyor. Three things set them apart. 1. They're fully qualified and examined. They hold a recognized degree or diploma, have passed the board's land law examination, and completed trial surveys. 2. They're licensed and gazetted, registered by the board, and entered in the official register. And 3. They're legally authorized to survey. They may sign and lodge cadastral plans that support registration of land and title, work no other person may lawfully do. The second role is the approved assistant. The regulations describe this as any person, other than a licensed surveyor, who assists a licensed surveyor in field surveys, but not chainmen or laborers. 3 points matter here. What they do: they support a licensed surveyor in field work, always under that surveyor's direction and responsibility. Board approval is required. No licensed surveyor may employ an approved assistant without the board's written approval, under Regulation 33. And they are not a substitute. An approved assistant is not licensed and cannot independently sign off or authenticate a survey of your land. One more note: a government surveyor is an officer of the survey department authorized by the director and is distinct from a licensed surveyor in private practice. So here's the key distinction. Who may lawfully survey your land? A licensed surveyor. Yes. Fully qualified, licensed, and gazetted. They're the only professional who may execute and authenticate a cadastral survey. An approved assistant only assists. They work under a licensed surveyor with the board's written approval and cannot independently sign your survey. And an unlicensed surveyor? No. Anyone not on the board's register puts your land and your money at risk, and engaging them is an offense. Sections 36 and 37 of the Survey Act forbid unqualified persons from surveying and make it an offense to falsely pretend to be licensed. For the public, lawyers, and buyers, the practical takeaway is simple. Before any boundary, subdivision, or title survey, engage only a licensed surveyor. It protects your land, your transaction, and your money. 4 quick steps. 1. Ask for the license. A licensed surveyor can state their name and license number, and it's published in the Gazette. 2. Check the register. Confirm the name on the Land Surveyors Board register before you engage. 3. Insist on authentic plans. Only a licensed surveyor's authenticated plan supports registration of your land and title. And 4. Beware of imposters. Falsely posing as a licensed surveyor is a criminal offense, so report any suspected cases. Before we close, a word on who is not a land surveyor, because these roles are so often confused. Brokers market land and connect buyers and sellers, but they don't survey it. Advocates handle contracts, titles, and disputes. That's legal work, not surveying. Chiefs and village elders know local history and help settle disputes, yet they hold no authority to survey or certify land. And chainmen carry equipment and assist in the field. They're helpers only, never licensed to survey on their own. The bottom line, only a registered and licensed surveyor is a land surveyor. To close, know who is surveying your land. A land surveyor in Kenya is defined by the Survey Act. A licensed surveyor is your authorized professional. An approved assistant supports them, and only the Land Surveyors Board can license the practice. Always verify a license on the board's register before you engage. And if you need a licensed surveyor you can trust, reach out to us at Samtech Geomatics on the numbers on your screen. At Samtech Geomatics, we are licensed to survey across the 47 counties in Kenya. We have offices in Nairobi and Embu counties. Thank you for watching.